J&S gang.
You just saw that?
That was nice.
That was nice. High five.
Let's talk about us. Hey, I don't care. No matter what they say about us, about you, about me, I know, yeah. I ain't going nowhere.
What it is,
What
YouTube.
it is, Henry.
What it do. What it does. I'm Jen.
Shy Glizzy Millie. I'm shy.
And we're the Henrys.
Henry family coming.
No!
What Tommy?
Henry
What
family
Tommy out you?
No! God, please, no!
coming at y'all with another vlog, video, family show. That is too much, ain't it? My fault.
That's a lot.
J&S gang.
You just saw that?
That was nice.
That was nice. High five.
I thank God. I thank Jen. And I thank y'all. Amen.
Oh, fancy. Got our I Love WOMU shirts on right now. We donated to the alumni.
We need to talk about this. I think this has been long enough.
Ooh.
Listen, we have a very important message to give to y'all today.
We are going to talk a little bit about celibacy.
No fun. That's what we replacing the S word with fun.
What, sex?
There's probably kids watching this.
They need to know.
No, they don't.
They need to know.
No, they don't.
It's hard, but you could do it. If we did it, you could do it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we're still
Anywho,
doing it, I guess.
We're talking about
Well,
this.
not doing it.
What in the what? We're talking about being celibate, man. One of the hardest things to do in a relationship.
Ever since we rededicated our lives to God, we decided that the best thing for us is to listen to what God says. And God says, wait till marriage. We changed our lives. And for the better. We replaced that time that we would spend doing stuff like that or thinking about stuff like that with getting to know God more, getting to know each other more.
Yeah. That's what being celibate do for you, yo. Like, if you just having fun all day, not really getting to know that person, being celibate makes you talk more,
Yep.
conversate more, you really get to know each other, figure out things about each other that you didn't know in the beginning, even though you've been together for a long time. What is you looking at me like that for?
Preach! I'm sorry, keep going.
Oh, all right, I'm done now. I thought you had a problem or something. What to say? Me and her been having an issue all week because she like to get smart, okay?
You big behind liar.
You got some questions to ask, okay? This is a nice little list.
That's why we're looking down at the phone. It's
Yeah, we're not being rude.
people
but-
streaking outside. The Eagles won the Super Bowl, and these people are going
Yeah,
crazy.
People know how to act. Let's just get that together.
Eating horse poop.
Yeah, somebody else out
He
there
need
now.
he need to brush his teeth a few times after that. I don't know who that was, but it wasn't you, so I'm good.
He need Jesus.
I am delivered.
Anyhow,
We're gonna ask and answer with a Q&A. Hey!
I like that.
Hi!
Are we both on the same page about being pure?
Yeah.
No,
Now we are.
we was not.
At first, no.
At first, it was, not gonna lie, we seen a video of our friend's YouTube channel, and
I adore Christ. Follow her. Subscribe.
Chelsea Rashid and my man's Rashawn Rashid, shout out to them. We looked at their story and realized, we're going through the same thing, and, God not being in our life is not a good thing at all. So we chose to give our life to Christ, and we confessed with our mouth that, He is our Lord and Savior, and He is the head of our life. So, doing that, we chose to switch everything around, not just, committing to Him and not doing what He wants us to do. So we chose to be celibate, and when I say it's the most difficult thing in the world, it's the most difficult thing in the world if you didn't start your relationship that way.
Yeah.
So, but like we said, man, being celibate makes us talk more. I know more about this woman than I did a year and a half ago. So it's like now we talk more. We have conversations every day about new things, planning a wedding, planning out our day. Like planning out our schedules and what we're gonna do. Um, it wasn't easy when the thought was first brought to my attention. I didn't agree to do it at first, but it's like you know right from wrong, so you know what the right thing is, and the wrong thing to do would be like, no, I don't want to do it, and she has her own vision of doing it, and you don't. Your relationship's not gonna work that way, or your marriage is not gonna work that way.
Exactly. So I mean, it was hard at first, but once we got past like the first few weeks, then we stopped thinking about it so much. Replaced it of thinking about God, and we replaced it with getting to know each other more. We got to know each other better, got to build. A big thing for us was building the foundation for our relationship and our marriage, because we knew marriage was the goal.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't want to build a house on an unsteady foundation. And the only steady foundation you can have is with God. And
Christ in the lead, baby.
Yes. And that's what we started to do, and it made us get to know each other. Questions that we had were answered through church, through people that we knew.
That was a life-changing experience. Like, reading the Bible and praying more and trying to follow that path of, having Christ in our life. Questions were being answered. The answer. Oh my goodness. The questions that we had were being answered, and questions that we thought of that wasn't brought out were being answered as well. So going to church and figuring out, hey, why did this happen, and why is this happening to us? What does this mean? We go to church, it's answered. We read the Bible before we go to sleep, it's answered.
And then every time we would just be like,
yeah.
I just start crying because I'm an emotional wreck. But it was just crazy that, the stuff that we were asking literally would get answered the next morning. Or right when we start reading the Bible. And then we were just like, okay, we really are doing the right thing. And then we started getting excited about it. And having to wait until we got married didn't seem as hard as we thought it would.
No.
We were excited that, it shows self-discipline to be able to do something like that. And it's like, you always set these goals for yourself, like diets and workout plans and, to be a better person. And a lot of the times you don't follow through. But with this thing, I really wanted to follow through with it. And as soon as he got on board, it's been good. It hasn't been the easiest, but
man, it's not easy at all. And there's no excuses for it, but when you start out the way we started out, it's hard to just turn that switch off, especially when you get spoiled and used to doing whatever. It's really hard to turn that switch off, but once you get into the flow of things and how things are really supposed to be and your life change. It's the last thought. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it may pop in my head, but I think just the devil trying to work his way.
He's trying to work his way.
Trying to, play with me and all
But
that
we ain't
stuff.
letting him.
But, yeah, so I got a question for you, okay?
Ooh. Yes. Oh.
Did you ever have situations where people spoke against our relationship?
Yeah. And that I figured out was because anytime we had an issue, or he was getting on my nerves, or he said something, or this and that, I would go to my friends, and I would tell them what's going on. So it's like, but then I didn't go to them when things were good. I just, and told them all the good stuff Shy was doing. Anytime Shy was, being shy.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
At the time, and I would go to them and vent and stuff.
What does that mean?
Being shy? Like, get mad.
Yes.
Get mad at stuff, and we would argue, and we didn't communicate well, and
Being shy. Gosh gracious.
that was you. So,
No, that was me. Not even going to front. That was me.
But yeah, me venting to them all the time, and all they heard was bad stuff about Shy. But really, Shy wasn't a bad guy. It's just that's all I told them. So
I think
that's when they started saying like, you don't need to be with Shy, da da da. You deserve better, or this and that.
That was more in the beginning too, when everybody thought I was just like all the other guys.
But yeah, so we
Whenever your female speak
that's
up these
that's
days.
where I learned the hard way that I gotta stop. I gotta start dealing with stuff on my own. I'm an adult now. I'm not young. I don't need to ask for advice from all these people. I know what's right and wrong, and I know what I want. And that's when I stopped telling people all our, anytime we're gonna have disagreements. And that's the big thing. And I just wanted to make sure that the response that I had to these problems was the right one. So I always wanted people's opinion.
I think now we have close friends that give their opinion because they want to see us work. But before, people just gave their opinion because they want to be heard and they don't know what the heck they're talking about.
But so, yeah, no one spoke out against us not being together. Lately, that was when we first started dating. But after that, they knew that we're meant to be together. Right?
Yeah, I think we show people that our relationship is totally different, and I think a lot of people look at us and like what they see. I mean, I'm not trying to say we some Bonnie and Clyde, but we do what we do to make things right. So.
I'm wifey.
Yo.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, we had a little situation in the house that we had to fix.
Our roommate got stuck in the bathroom.
Just ask a question.
All right, let's go to the next question. Here, I'll ask it.
Yeah. People getting stuck in bathrooms and stuff, interrupting the video.
What are some activities you guys did before you got married to help you bond without putting you in a tempting situation?
Didn't do much. To be honest, we've
read a devotional more. We hung out with friends more. We talked more. We played video games more.
That was already being done, but I think hanging out with friends more was more of what we did because we didn't do much else. It was not really much. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the budget. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that now. Going out
Yes,
and doing
a
stuff
wedding and getting ready to get a
budget.
place and all this other stuff is not
in the budget. But yeah, we didn't really do much. We did the regular stuff. I mean, we stayed a couple, but we just cut things out and we just really more sat down and got to know each other more. We talked a lot, and a lot of people we see, they separated themselves from each other. We do that, but we're around each other 24/7, so it's kind of hard to be separated all the time.
You guys got to put the effort into it.
Yeah, because it's...
And you guys both want it.
Men, listen. Just because you're not a part of that talk that your fellas have, that don't make you any different than anybody else. You're doing the right thing. God sees what you're doing. So just because you ain't talk about what you did last night and your friend is over here talking about what he did and you can't join that conversation, you can listen. Listen all you want. You can listen all you want, but you better not say anything. I mean, there's nothing to say. You haven't done nothing. So I see it as a lot of people don't need to know, but why not share it? There's nothing bad. You see me differently, then you see me differently. I don't know what you see that's so differently. I just don't do what you do anymore. Not like I'm gonna never do it again. But
That's just something that you shouldn't be talking about anyway.
What are we doing now?
With your boys.
What are we doing now?
Now I'm talking
My
about
boys is
details.
What?
I'm talking about details.
Oh.
But no, just ladies, if you decide to be celibate, you don't have to tell people. That could be something between you and God. And it's like, I know you get excited, or you know, a lot of people who say they're or who are dieting, they make sure people know they're on a diet, stuff like that. Like people don't care, and if they do, you'll know. But if they don't, they'll ask all these questions just because they're nosy, and they want to try to tell you that you're doing it wrong, or try to criticize you, or just know who's there in your corner and who's not. And it's like, even people that you thought were going to be in your corner, they might not agree with it, but you need people that support you. And if you don't have them people that support you, they shouldn't be in your life.
It's funny because that's actually a good, point. I told my best friend I was celibate, and his first reaction was, like, are you serious look? Like, the shocked look. It wasn't, like, he didn't judge me or anything. His first reaction was that look, and then he was like, I bet it's hard. I wasn't ready for that reaction.
Pause.
Wow.
I'm sorry, it was a perfect opportunity.
Oh, bro. Anywho, like I was saying. Oh, gosh, I don't even want to continue anymore.
It's going to be hard, and you need them people to support you. And people will come around. Some people won't, but you'll figure that out.
Too grown to be saying pause. Like, I don't need to say pause. People know what I'm talking about. I'm too grown.
No, I said pause.
You too grown for that. People know what
It was funny. Like, that's what she said kind of thing?
No. It's not relatable. Sorry.
Can you just stop acting like I'm not hilarious?
Ooh, you mad.
Anyway, is there
Listen,
anything else
folks.
you want to say?
Yes. Being celibate is a beautiful thing. You get to know your partner. Your partner gets to know you. Y'all become close. Become tighter than you was before you was celibate. And it's not a bad thing. So don't look at it as a bad thing. It's just a goal you got to get to. And something that has to be done. Just like you may set a goal for yourself to not be on social media for so long. I did that. I replaced social media with writing. So now I'm replacing having fun with getting to know my fiance. Going to work. Meeting new friends. Like, doing something new. Like,
Getting closer to the Lord.
yeah, man. Like, it's...
Because we're getting that relationship, and we're building it.
It's fun.
But that's our video. If you do have any questions for us, or if you have any...
I need a shirt that say I love God or I love Jesus on it. But I love my school. You know what I'm saying? I love my school. I wish I could show y'all the back of my shirt because the back is really cool.
If you guys have any questions for us, leave a comment below. Let us know how you think. If you're having trouble with being celibate or anything like that, go ahead and leave us a comment. We'll talk to you. We like people interacting with us, so...
Drop a like, drop a anything. Hit that post notification bell. Turn them things on. So when we drop a video, you know we did. Hit that nice red button with your cursor. Click. Or with your finger. Click. Hit that subscribe button, man. Because we're a family now. J&S gang. I want to replace gang with something else. J&S.
Squad?
No. I think squad.
Clan?
I think squad is whack. I don't really like that. Everybody has it, so we need something else.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Y'all comment on that. Let us know what we should be. J&S what? We need something. Because gang and squad, I'm not in the gang. So, even though it probably doesn't mean that. But, ain't nobody even heard me.
Alright, well, we love you guys. Hope you have a good day.
Love is love, people. Hey. Keep God first, man. See y'all tomorrow.
In my dreams, I just fade away. So through the sky, and I let my feelings take its place. Can't wait till the day I look my lover in her face. Looking in her eyes and tell her no one gonna take her place.